Good morning, Shiloh, and happy Valentine's Day, or as I like to call it, National Love Day. I hope that you're prepared today to have a day in which you demonstrate love to other people. I am so glad that we have a day in which we can show the important people in our life how much they mean to us. But of course, we only understand love because of the great love that God has had towards us. Oh my goodness, all the wonderful things that he has done by blessing us, inviting us to be his children, dying on the cross so that we could be forgiven. Jesus said, greater love has no man than this, that he would lay down his life for his friends. And so let's talk about God's love for just a few minutes. They asked Jesus one day, what's the most important commandment? And we have his answer in Matthew 22:37 through 39. And Jesus said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. And so when they asked Jesus basically like, what's the most important thing in life? What's the most important thing in the whole world? He said, first of all, love God with everything you've got. He's the one who made you. He's designed you to know him, to live in relationship with him every day. Not just to show up on Sunday and do some religious stuff, but to just love him every day with all of your heart, to follow him and talk with him, enjoy his presence. But then that impacts our lives in such a way as equipping us to be able to love other people, the important people in our life, and really everyone that we meet. So Jesus said the second most important commandment is love your neighbor as yourself. In fact, in Scripture, we're told to love our neighbors. We're told to love one another. We're even told to love our enemies. My goodness, that one's a stretch, isn't it? That is contrary to my nature and probably yours too. But I want you to know that the kind of love that Jesus had for us was all-encompassing. It met every need of the heart, and it was given to everybody. So, people that are difficult, hard to get along with, who treat you badly, when you show them kindness, consideration, and love, you're acting more like Jesus. You're beginning to fulfill that commandment to love God with everything you've got and to love others as well. So I want to encourage you to make this a great day. Now, I'm so glad that I caught you early in the day so that I could give you a reminder for any of you guys that might have slipped your mind or any things like that. It is that day where you better do something special to show your love to the one who is important to you. Let me see. Let me give you a few suggestions. You might run out and get, a big heart-shaped box of candy. Well, wait a minute. She might be on a diet. That might not be so good. Flowers are always good. And of course, unless she has allergies, that wouldn't be so good. Maybe just at least get a good card, okay? And pray she doesn't get a paper cut, all right? Because, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, the thing that shows love most of all are the things we do, our acts of service. And in fact, in 1 John chapter 3, verse 18, we read, dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. The best way to show love is by the things we do, the way we live, the way we act, and by acts of kindness. Yes, please, get the Valentine, the hearts, and the flowers. But remember, the most important way we show love every single day is by the way we live and treat others the way that Christ would have us to. So have a great Valentine's Day. Experience National Love Day, and maybe even love somebody who might be not expecting acts of kindness from you today. And always tell somebody about Jesus.